Normally, industry moves faster than government, but with Digital India, it is different. I have no hesitation in saying that government has moved faster. My warm congratulations to Sri Ravi Shankar Prasad ji and his entire team. I believe Digital India will be a huge success because of the adoption of technology by the youth of India. The young people of this country have outdone both industry and government. The youth of this country aspire for merit-based opportunity and want progress. Digital India, as we have seen, empowers them to fulfill their aspirations. We at Reliance will invest over 250,000 crores across the Digital India pillars. Firstly, in terms of infrastructure, we are rolling out an all-IP next-generation wireless broadband infrastructure across all 29 states in India, and this will be amongst the best in the world. Secondly, Jio is setting up a nationwide distribution network that will enable over 100.
I would like to congratulate the Prime Minister on giving the vision to this country, to the program's three-pronged focus on creating a strong digital infrastructure utility, providing governance and service in real time, and digitally empowering citizens. This has the potential to leapfrog us as a nation ahead of countries which have been on the digital journey for decades. The Tata Group has been a pioneer in the digital revolution, right from 1985, when TCS set up India's first client-dedicated offshore development center. The Tata Group has since continued its investment into digital technologies. TCS today employs over 300,000 people in the digital world. We hope to recruit an additional 60,000 people within this year.
There will be a significant step forward in achieving equity amongst the nation. Done right, the impact of having 1.2 billion citizens connected and with access to citizenship services, utilities, financial inclusion, healthcare, and education can be completely transformational in nature. The idea of education of IT plus IT is equal to IT, that is, Indian talent plus Indian information technology will lead to India of tomorrow, has become a staple mantra within the IT industry and enthuses all of us in going forward. While this vision is simple, it is critical to ensure the availability and affordability of these services at the doorstep of every citizen. Whether these be in education, health, financial services, and governance or entrepreneurship and innovation, it is also equally important to ensure that each citizen has access to these facilities transparently and at an affordable cost. This obviously throws up significant challenges, particularly in our country with a very diverse population, different levels of literacy, very far-flung areas, and different languages. Further, the degree of skill of our manpower leaves much to be desired, and this will have to be significantly stepped up to gain access to these services. We have been very involved in the digital revolution right since its beginning, and we have executed many projects in this field. We have also invested significantly in research and development to become cutting edge vis-a-vis the services which we have to offer in the future. I would like to quickly speak about one major project which we instituted for the Employee State Cooperation, which was enunciated by the Labour Ministry. The program is focused on digitizing the entire healthcare system chain across the country for small and medium enterprises. It is the world's largest healthcare information system and delivers around 23 kinds of services to over 50 million citizens. The system has significantly improved the efficiency and the delivery and availing of healthcare across the country.
Digital India holds truly exciting possibilities. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has articulated a bold vision of our digital future, which reflects his clairvoyance and his futuristic thinking. We heartily applaud today's momentous launch of the Prime Minister's Digital India initiative. At the Aditya Birla Group, we have been involved in digitization in several ways. First, we forayed into the telecom sector more than 20 years ago. I see our telecom company, Idea Cellular, as a partner in creating the infrastructure for Digital India. Our investments in the telecom industry have been in excess of $15 billion, wherein we have laid 100,000 kilometers of fiber and have a network of over 150,000 cell sites. To further improve this digital infrastructure, we plan to invest an additional $7 billion over the next 5 years in areas such as network rollout and enhancement, broadband implementation, and Wi-Fi deployment. And all of this will lay the foundation for the future growth of digitally enabled sectors and services. Our reach in terms of Idea subscribers connected to a digital world exceeds 165 million people across 350,000 towns and villages in India. With this great reach comes great opportunity and responsibility as well. We aim to leverage this vast network to provide mobile-based healthcare and education services, and also we will provide services such as weather forecasting, advisories, and mandi prices to over 1 million farmers through this digital network. We also look forward to launch a mobile wallet and a payment bank that will seamlessly integrate our businesses in 3 sectors, those of telecom, financial services, and retail, bringing together a combined customer base of over 200 million across all strata of society. Second, we have plans to invest over $2 billion in the next 5 years in projects falling within the ambit of the Digital India initiative, such as electronic manufacturing, energy storage, Internet of Things, and the development of smart cities. In fact, we are even now firming up plans to develop a digitally enabled township of 100 acres in a suburb of Mumbai. This will be our first such foray, with hopefully many more to follow. And third, we are launching a new initiative to partner and mentor entrepreneurs to commercialize their digitally enabled product or service. This, we believe, will provide an opportunity over the next 5 years to more than 10,000 entrepreneurs, potentially creating over 1 million new jobs. With our investments in the digital economy will continue to increase, we believe that our success should also be measured by their impact in terms of the number of lives that we can impact and touch. In addition to our Digital India initiatives, we also intend to build a digital Bharat Connect by leveraging our CSR network. Our community initiatives reaches to nearly 10 million people across 2,500 of the poorest villages of India every year. We aim to leverage this reach to launch digitization initiatives over the next few years in services such as education, healthcare, microfinance, and crop and soil management cost effectively and in real time.
We are well placed to testify that the free flow of people with their plans or of information and data digitally is critical to energize the economy, ensuring welfare and providing security and sovereignty. For instance, India's plan to introduce high-throughput satellites in Ka-band It's, in my opinion, an excellent way to rapidly allow the entire country to access communication infrastructure and thereby bridging the digital divide. Just like the introduction of low-cost carriers has democratized air travel, digitalization will bring tremendous benefits, simplify lives, and economic efficiency. We, as the Airbus Group, with all our employees around the world, but in particular with our people here in India, we support highly talented human resources, and we believe on significant growth potential of the high technology industry here in India. And with the reforms of your government, we are absolutely convinced that you make it fly in our world, this digitalization initiative, and not only to make it fly, to make it here in India. And we as a group are committed to support your government and the industry here in India to realize it.
Fantastic initiative, Digital India, an initiative which has the power to transform this country in the shortest possible time frame. Who better to lead this initiative than our own very popular and beloved Prime Minister, Shri Modi, who is a digitally native Prime Minister, perhaps a handful of leaders around the globe, who understands and is comfortable with technology, an avid user of Facebook, Twitter, a person who has set the trends of selfies. He understands the power of technology. He understands how this can transform this nation. He understands how this can connect the length and breadth of this country in the shortest possible time frame. So we are truly blessed that you have picked up digital initiative as one of your key pillars. I am a product of technology. I'm a product of Digital India in the early days, right from 1983-84. I have seen the power of what technology has done in this country and what it can do in the future. A lot has been done. Most of the countries today covered with a radio signal. Most of the people have voice connectivity. And what you are doing today by launching Digital India is to ensure that we build on what is already a fantastic and a very vibrant network established in India to take it to the next level of connecting every citizen of India on a broadband network. We saw in the presentation the powerful display of various array of services, e-governance, e-health, e-education. In the absence of hard infrastructure in our country, which is bound to take some more years, this is the only way to deliver services from the government to the society. We at Airtel are fully committed to stand behind this vision, a company which has the pride today of being the only Indian company to be globally feted and be the third largest mobile company in the world. Sir, makes this commitment to you today that we will make a very meaningful contribution to your initiative of Digital India. We commit to spend in excess of 100,000 crores in the next 5 years. That's $16 billion. This will be spent to build further and deeper infrastructure in both urban and rural areas, taking 4G to the masses, ensuring that we have e-health, e-education in every village, collaborating with various manufacturers around the world to ensure we start manufacturing in this country at the most affordable prices and reduce the burden of electronic imports in this country. I am very excited, Honorable Prime Minister, Sir, because we are being led today into a new age, into a new era that will deliver this country ahead of every other country in the world, because we have the means, we have the science, we have the technology. Perhaps what was missing was a robust, dynamic leadership, and in you, sir, we have that today. Thank you very much.
Most respected Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi and distinguished guests. It's a matter of great personal honor for me to be present here today on this very special occasion. As many of you know, the great India story has been powered by the three long-term drivers: democracy, demographics, and demand. A little over a year ago, we added a fourth D, which is perhaps even more important, that is decisiveness. With Narendra Bhai assuming charge as Prime Minister, we inaugurated a new era in our nation's history of visionary and decisive leadership. Today, we have gathered here to add yet another D, another unique dimension to that story, the launch of the Prime Minister's vision of a digital India. It is an initiative that has the power to connect, to bridge, to integrate us as a nation like never ever before, even as we build our physical infrastructure. We all know that our Prime Minister is already India's greatest and amongst the world's most popular leaders in the digital space. With over 80 lakh followers on Twitter and over 3 times that number, or 2.5 crore followers on Facebook. In other words, Digital India carries the signature of a leader whose name is synonymous with the transformational power of connectivity and communication. As the head of a leading Indian and world player in the integrated and converged telecommunications space, it gives me immense personal pride to be at the heart of this new initiative. A crucial precondition for the success of Digital India is the availability of unlimited cloud computing power, the building block of which is data centers. The Reliance Group today is India's largest provider of data center facilities with a total capacity of over 600,000 square feet spread across the country. Our 11 data centers, connected by India's largest terrestrial fiber network and the world's largest submarine cable, subsea cable infrastructure, already constitute a vital core of India's digital backbone. With our plans to double our data center capacity to 1.2 million square feet in the next few years, we are set to play a critical role in the success of Digital India. I am pleased to announce that we will achieve full deployment of our next generation content and cloud delivery network by the end of this year, with what is a first for India, 5 fully operational cloud exchange points. These exchange nodes can help government departments access 240 times the amount of compute power currently available in government data centers and over 6 times the high-speed storage currently available in India. This network will have the ability to scale up 100% every 90 days as the Digital India initiative gathers momentum and becomes a part of the daily lives of millions of Indians. We have committed to invest nearly rupees 10,000 crores over the next few years to fund these transformational initiatives across the digital cloud and telecom space. Let me end by touching upon a key futuristic element of the Prime Minister's digital vision, a digital locker for every citizen. Me, personally, have already signed up for this today. It will be my effort now to persuade others in our group and the larger Reliance family to come forward and enroll. We will also launch innovative schemes to encourage each and every of our 300 million customers across our various businesses, that is 1 in every 4 Indians, to secure their own digital lockers.